Cup began in 2004 with 8 carvers from Germany and 600 visitors, and has steadily grown to include 30 carvers from all over the world and about 10,000 visitors.
The winner is Mr.
Fucking goddamn.
The soul tree in the movie Avatar inspired Andreas to create a place where our deceased friends can be remembered. Memorial plaques are embedded into the bark and are eventually absorbed into the 300-year-old beech tree as it takes them in and grows around them. Earlier this year, we lost our carver friend from Mississippi, Kenny Scoggins, who competed in speed carving in Husky Cup in 2015 with his father, Dayton Scoggins. He died tragically in March at the age of 31.
Splint up! Splint up! Splint up! Dankeschön. Das tut dem Kenny gut. Der war nämlich bei uns dabei.
At the ceremony, all of the carvers gathered and listened to stories about him. And then we all lit candles and placed them into the beautifully exposed roots of the soul tree. Andreas had removed a lot of the dirt around the tops of the roots to create this effect when he was developing this unique resting place. The tree, the fields, and the woods around it are very serene and peaceful. It's a nice place to sleep.
Ja, wie war das mit hinstellen oder hinlegen?
Wir fallen alle noch rum. Alle lässt den Kopf hängen.
It's Friday night at the Husky Cup.
Hey, Griffon!
Machu Picchu.
Besser Peter oder Petra? Was willst du denn haben? Petra oder Peter?
Let's go and give away some stars. Come along. The winner is Mr. Hagefa. Let's take Mr. Uwe Hempel!
Chainsaw carvers will never get a star in Hollywood. So we have the Chainsaw Carvers Walk of Fame at Blockhausen.
Whoa! Whoa!
Instead of stars, though, they're chainsaw sprockets. The sprockets are given to people who have rendered outstanding services to chainsaw carving and to Blockhausen. This year, the Czech team was honored, and they were very happy.
Dank an unsere Freunde aus Tschechien. Sie haben als erste die Brücke in unser Nachbarland gebaut und sind ein Bestandteil von Blockhausen geworden.
Thanks to our friends who've built a bridge across the countries and have become to be a part of Blockhausen. Thank you very much.
And now
And it's an honor to know you all.
Thank you very much.
now you have more wood to carry.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, go!
So it's about 2 in the morning, the night before I start speed carving. And I have not gotten much sleep for 4 or 5 days with all of the travel. I had some issues with traveling here and with partying with my friends. And yeah, I'm very exhausted. But I'm also wired and I can't sleep. And there's singing in the background, and if I hear a party, I have so much FOMO. Tomorrow I'm starting with an hour and a half long first half of the 3-hour total quick carve. It's the bigger one, so it's kind of expected to do a more complicated, a bigger piece. I've decided to do The Little Prince, one of my favorite books of all time. Every time I read it, I see something different in it. The Little Prince was also my first tattoo when I was 18, but I knew that I wanted it when I was 16. I just had to wait for it to be legal. So it is meaningful to me. Okay, I'm distracting myself. I need to go to sleep. Good night.
First of all, the Husky Cup is the most intense chainsaw carving event that I've ever been to.
Very skillful.
Yeah, he's good.
There were sculptors from all over the world, and we had a flag at our station showing our nationality. There were 2 parts: the main carve, which was not competitive this year except for the People's Choice Award voted on by the visitors. Some members of the Czech and Slovakian group were working on the main carve. As for the rest of us, we were speed carving, and that was a competition between Germany and the Czech Speedcarving Team, which was comprised of Czech guys, Vlad from Poland, and me.
I was the only American this year, and the only reason that I was able to go was that there was a spot on the Czech Speedcarving Team. And so I was invited to be part of their team.
Bojma! Hey! Bojma, bojma, bojma! Hey, hey, hey!
And now I kind of feel bad because I really did slow them down, but it was a really awesome experience. I do like performing, and I like the rush of people watching me while I work. And I do like that challenge of time because it gives me a goal. And for me, honestly, at these events, the goal for me is always to finish on time. That's always the goal. I'm never worried about winning. I'm worried about finishing on time. So I'm feeling that anyway. But with the crowd there, it gives you that added pressure. And that pressure can be kind of nice. And I do like entertaining the crowd too. Like, I get a buzz off of it. Not just carving and focusing on finishing, but also being aware of them. And the whole time I was happy and singing, so I kept singing to the crowd, which I definitely got the sense that they all liked me. They may not have liked my carvings at the auction, but they liked me. And I think that that's part of my art and the carving thing being somewhat performative. It's, for me, more than just the product and the thing we're making. It's also the experience of doing it and sharing it with somebody while we do it.
To me, The Little Prince represents travel, exploration, and gaining new understanding through making friends with different perspectives.
The adrenaline of carving, there's a hugely athletic aspect of it because it's so physical. And so in the body, and all of our cuts and shapes are defined by our movements. And so movement and performance and expression. In the time it took me to make the Little Prince on his planet, a little 4-foot tall carving, other speed carvers were able to build a picnic table and a bench and chairs and sculpted ends in the same amount of time. I was absolutely outclassed. I don't even know why I was invited, but I don't regret going, and I really hope to go again.
At the very end of the event, the German and Czech teams collaborated on a Husky Cup 2018 bench with carved owls on the ends. I contributed by drawing the logo, which was on the back of the bench.
Hey!
Danke schön.
Dieses Jahr ist es Etwas anonymisiert, aber trotzdem sehr herzlich.
Weil es toll war.
The Germans won the speed carving, clearly, and the Czech team was very nice to me about it, even though I don't think I helped them much with speed at all, or with sales.
I'm taking a second.
Oh. Fuck. So, Husky Cup quick carving is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Childbirth, natural childbirth with my daughter was definitely harder, but shorter.
The sculptors working on the main carve had to make 2 life-size figures, which had to resemble the live models, who were members of the historical Freiburg Miners Association.
Und am beeindruckendsten waren die Zuschauer von Radek.
So Radek from the Czech Republic won. He totally deserved to. His piece was just amazing.
Frei erfundene Drachen sind, kann auch der Hausdrache sein.
At the end, there was champagne going everywhere, and at the end, we all swapped jerseys, just like a sports team. And honestly, it feels like being part of a sports team. It was so much work. I traded with Andre. My shirt is way too small for him, but he insists on wearing it, so. So here's the end. And as much as I was looking forward to getting through the work and the stress, I'm very, very tired. I'm making a video. The winner! I'm really, suddenly really, really sad to go. I cry a lot in these videos lately. I don't know, I think maybe it's that up and down. I mean, being an artist anyway, you have highs and lows. And the highs, you're able to accomplish really amazing things you didn't think you'd be able to. But then there's the crash, so I'm crashing a little bit. And I'm saying goodbye to my friends. And tomorrow I'm going back home. I know that getting faster would benefit my career and my performances and everything. So I've been trying to get faster. But I want to train. I need to treat this like what it is. It's athleticism. We're athletes. We are creative athletes. I mean, it's more than just being an athlete, though. It's creating and building and spatial intelligence and everything, and anticipating what people are going to want, and like sales, and it's everything all together, and it's incredibly difficult. I want to encourage everyone who has an interest in this to do it, but it is very hard. I love it, but it's really hard. The Husky Cup has definitely inspired me to get better. I want to get better. I want to be able to hold my own here. These are my heroes. I'm carving with my heroes, and I want to get better. So I already have a bunch of ideas. I've seen a bunch of cool ideas, and I want to go home and start carving and trying things and thinking more strategically and training like an athlete. And next time I want to notice a difference. Okay. All right. Time to go. Českému týmu bych chtěla říct, děkuji, že jste mě přijali. Jste báječní umělci a přátelé.
Subscribe now